Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Hotel Architect. Alright, so we are in debt. We are very much in debt. We're going to speed things up so we can hopefully not be in debt. Stay tuned to the end to find out how you can play this game for free. That one's there, there. We could get another... Well, oh, no. We did up here. We have a roulette table. There's 10,000 and 5,000. As well as here. So this is where the brats are staying. Of course, they are in all different color-coded rooms. And then I have here is where I believe this is for my upper crust. And this room is literally going to be an entire suite. This one, dinner menu, we've already got that set up. I do need to get some staff. Now this is going to be like a private residence, and we have like a private like personal kitchen with a chef. So over here, we'll do some stuff. We're just gonna move this over here. Because I wanted, my plan was to get all of this located out and set up kind of as where I want everything to be. And then I'm going to deal with this out. So I've got basically this. We'll do another interior wall here where we can just do, I wish I could do that in the center. You know what? We'll probably do it like right there. So we do have a really nice bathroom here. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe I'm only going to take like this part of it. And maybe I could have this be maybe some staff area. We do have a laundry, staff, and maintenance. So one thing I wanted to do, we'll move this over here. A lot of stuff. I know, I just moved all this stuff over. My thing is I think I'm gonna, this is not zoned, is it? Yeah, this is not zoned. So this is gonna partially be zoned for the bedroom. So you're gonna really, I'm going to zone it for the bedroom, but really what I'm doing is I'm trying to make it so that nobody else is going to go here. And trying to decide what I want to do. I'm leaning towards, I'm really liking this idea of having a wall that's like right here. And then I might... Okay, I'll have to think about that. But we're going to do one thing. Now here... I am going to do... something I found out you can do is you can have this doorway right here. You can actually have it right here. Now, one of the things that I would really like to be able to see is to be able to have that with a half wall. Because then what we're going to do is here is another wall. No, we'll do here. We'll do a nice big patio. So this is not... I mean, the people aren't going to jump off from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that this is maybe like got a glass half wall. And then right here, we'll have a... I'm going to figure out what's going to be in here first. So one is, I think this needs to be where we have the bedroom. Like the official bedroom. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a bedroom, and this is going to be a nice giant bedroom. It's going to be just like that. We'll have... I don't know how much... I don't know how generous is it going to be. Let's flip, reverse. There we are. Reverse. Right. Yeah, let's reverse it right here. Okay, now in here, we're gonna do... Ooh. Oh, that's the, this is from the Halloween pack. But we're gonna go with Art Deco. We're gonna have this be... right here. We'll move this one over here. Have two large windows. I'm trying to keep an eye on this. Right there. Goes like there. And we'll have right there. So we'll just have that one piece right there. Okay, so in here, tucked away, we're going to do the Art Deco. We'll have two of those. Have a beautiful stand right there. Before I put anything on there, I will need to have... something else we're gonna have. We'll have our room service right here. Safe. Mini fridge. Like that. So we'll have to have another restroom right here that will actually be the main suite restroom. Go ahead and put in a couple of end tables. I do plan on putting in the... let's see, let's put in this. Put that right there. I do plan on putting on in a TV, but that is going to be something that... put that right there. Put the window right there. We'll do a bookshelf right there. Can't do any of the you know what? Hold on. We need to do this chair. Actually, chair will go there, or the bookshelf will go there. That will go there. So that in here we'll have a beautiful double door into there. Honestly, this would probably be enough, but I really want this to be a suite. So let's go ahead and build this out like so. We'll have another set of double doors right here. That's going to go onto the ensuite. In fact, we're going to delete this door. Yeah. And something just broke. What broke? Air conditioning. And it can be fixed. Okay, so in here, we're gonna have a zone of... Where is it? A restroom. Bathroom. So we'll have a sink and a toilet. I will need to add some stuff, but that's going to have to wait until I actually have walls. We can go ahead and add that bin. And do I need anything else? Here, we'll just go ahead and add nice whack-a-mole. And then I want to have another one where we're going to have a doorway right here. So this will kind of be like a little, like a foyer, like an informal area. We might have like a little bit of, oh, I know. Okay. We can have over here, we can have a private gym. It's literally going to be bigger than, oh, yeah, a private gym right there. Take that out. Let's take that. Let's just go ahead and pull this all the way out here. And then we can just extend this out. So this is like all of the top area, except for the part that I missed. That. There we go. So this is going to be, you know, you're going to have, this is like for the strictly for like the enforcers. Yeah, they have a couple of treadmills, rowing machine out back, some weights, maybe an extra protein shake. Probably end up putting one of these in here. We'll also have some water. Normally I would put these two in there, but I want to say that that's not kind of going for the feel that I'm looking at going for. We can do like small arcade. Oh, because that needs to move. There you go. Let's do a wall here, a wall here. with a really good door there. We'll probably add some plants all in here. So this is, again, this is all like a private. This is like this again. This is like a huge. This is almost a residence. Well, this is a residence. 2 bathroom, 1 bedroom with a sitting area, kitchen. Yeah. Okay. I think let's call in. I think we can afford it. Let's call in. They're gonna come in here. Now I've got all of this up here already. Now the other thing that I'm going to want to do is I'm going to be zoning that as the bedroom. Zone that as the bedroom, and we'll even zone that as the bedroom because that's going to get us, that's the builder. 164 squares valued at 2. Yeah, we'll put this maybe like right here for now. Yeah, we are. Okay, I want. Do I want stone? Yeah, let's do this on the outside. Inside, if we have tiles, we're gonna have fancy. Did it ground? No. Other. So this one's there. We'll have this kind of be like maybe a little bit of a fun area. For wood, we will do... Oh, you know what? No, I know one thing. I did not... You know what? It's just gonna have to go out here on the outside. Okay, so we're... What broke? Air conditioning. Fix it. We're gonna do... Where is it? A spa. Right here. And we're gonna have a hot tub right there in the corner. Well, there. Now we are gonna have this right here. I'm honestly not, but you know what we can do? Can I fit these? Yeah, we'll put these. Hold on, let me extend this out a little bit more. Okay, then we can put these back here. And we'll put food. Incense. Can we put that? We can't put that underneath, can we? We can do a... Put that right in there. And is there anything else? But if we're gonna do that, then we can probably just do... Now, I like that better, even though it's not... Put that right there. This can go right here. I think we'll have that shower be right there, so we can do that. We're gonna move that over there. This one's gonna go right here. We're gonna do a, because I forgot to put this in. What am I looking for? Wall. Right here. No, I take it back. We're gonna take these out. No, not that one. Remove those two. Put this here. I want a bigger... Yeah, remove this. Right there, and then we're gonna do... Yeah, we'll put a wall in right there. Nope. Floor. Wood is this one. With the wall is all wood. Did I really zone that for the bedroom? That's not what I meant to do. This is the sauna. Okay, so this needs to come in right here because this is going to get really hot. So I definitely need to make sure that these areas are properly ventilated. Did I not? Wall. Recent. There we go. What do we have? We have out here is this. So I feel like that should really match that. Do that with the floor. No, the floor tiles. All right, what do we have? We could do this one. Yeah, we'll do that. In here. Over on this side, we're gonna do a bar. I know I'm gonna need at least that much. We'll put in a drink menu. We have, this is strictly upper crust only. Is this one. This is gonna have like no variety. Anything? What else could we do? We could do this one. That I could handle. I think that one too. Yeah, I mean this is only the upper crust ever stays here. We'll also consider that there is Frappuccino, right? No, they never mind. That's not who is there. This one. All right. Sandwich cabinet. But we do need this thing. Yeah, we got 5 stars. Got it. Those two. Oh, here we can have a tea station. With some nice seating. What am I? Oh, I'm missing the staff. In here. You say tanning bed. I say torture chamber. What is this? Oh, we already have someone staying here. Okay. We need to get the floor in. I really wish I had different color options for that. Because this is really the plushest. Or do I want to do... I could do this. There. Put that down. Okay, now for the walls. Yeah, this needs to be that dark area. Okay. Walls. Some of this to be like light and airy, so we'll do that. Kitchen. And then what do we have in here? We can do, well, yeah, we'll change that out to marble. And in here, yeah, we'll just change it out to this. Oh, we need air conditioning. Oh, because it's just a little warm in here, so we'll go ahead and do air conditioning there. Conditioning there. Really hot in there. Yeah, that's called outside. We can actually do some air conditioning here. Keep it a little cooler inside. Who is staying here? King Robert in the north. Okay, now what I need to do is... I don't have any bartender. Okay, let me... Because I think I already have... Yeah, so I'm going through and looking to see, because I think I've only got certain mob members. And I want them to be the ones that are working up here. So we're going to need to go down and... Okay, and this is going to... Oh, look, there's my... Saguaro guy. Okay, let's go. No, we need to go downstairs. Okay, here we go. We have
A bloop?
no, not Gunther. Carolyn Tipwell, Eddie. Yeah, it's him. Yeah, this guy. We're gonna pick him. Can we? Yeah, can we pick you up? Oops. There you go. You go there. And now in here we have Frankie the Fisher, Ruby Rhubarb, Emil DeGrasse. Okay, you. We're gonna pick you up. There we go. And you go there. Okay, got a few more things left. I think we're gonna do like that right there, and then we need to fill out with not carpets and curtains. I want artwork. I'm gonna do that for right now. Nowhere near being able to afford the Mona Lisa. Put that one there. I completely... Okay, we're... Drop a ball on that one. Okay, we can put that right there. Oh, I need to paint this wall. We'll do that and that. Do I want that one or... Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this. For that, we'll get some artwork. We'll go back to the artwork here. Just trying to make it a very inviting place. You know, nothing says welcome invitation like a cactus. Do I have any others of these? I do not. Coffin, but that's... Oh, here we are. We have the cowboy boots. Eiffel Tower. Here, we can do... Well... Oh, hold on. Staff list. I have a bartender. It's...
Jaco.
Yeah, Johnny Ripple. You... Right there. Okay, is the temperature not, and you know, the temperature might not be enough. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, can we get... It's gonna make it at least somewhat bearable. Kind of. Okay, maybe not really. Oh, we've got the critic stain here. Oh, and then we've got some other things. You know what? We're going to send them away. Because we got a couple more places to do. But I think the rest of it we're going to be able to do with just like little two-person. We'll do that and that one. Here, we can do... Okay, as much as I like that, it doesn't really fit the whole jive. Okay, this also needs to be done. We're just gonna grab the little two-person crew. Anything that needs to be done, these two people are gonna be able to do it. Wall. See, where is this one? This is usually what I like to do in there. We'll also add in a couple windows here, and we'll add a window there. Even give the staff a little bit of... Do I want to give the maintenance people? Yeah, we'll give the maintenance people a little bit. Yeah, see, I've only got like one person here. Okay, where has not yet arrived? Okay, overall, I think... Are they done? No, they're still, they're not wandering around here. Oh, that might be... Nope, never mind.
Eudor.
Sleeping. So yeah, I think the only thing we really have left is to just sit and wait for I think it's Otterone to arrive. That's the only thing we've got left to do. So they have like a full suite up here. So I have a little tiny section over here for the staff. And then I have over here, you have like the front entry waiting area. So like you come in here, this is where you wait for them to come out. And then you come over here. There are 2 tables. So you have a private dining hall. You have a spacious bedroom, complete with room service, and a private bathroom. In addition to the second bathroom, this is like where your guests would actually go, because you don't want to go to the bathroom in the same place as them. Over here we have kind of a little bit of a museum. We have the pool hall, small arcade with a little bit of fun right there, and then we have like other place where we get down to business. We have a small sauna. I know it's actually kind of big. And then out here you have a gorgeous balcony that is actually 2 things. You have a private bar up here and a private spa. 4 stars. You literally stayed in the highest place possible and you only gave it 4 stars. You literally had a spa to yourself. You know what? I should have kicked him out. No telling if this is going to work just yet. Because in theory, only this person is going to be able to access it. This is 152 squares. The balcony is quite hot. This is almost $500,000. If I could indulge in just a few more pieces of art. Actually, let's move this over here. Art, can't quite afford that one yet. We'll do maybe a couple of cityscapes. Yeah, the original, the Gothenburg. What is that? Pedestal. Put that right there. And then we have some plants. A little bit greener than I usually do, but that's okay. No, that's not where I meant to put it. Put that like right there. We can put a piece of art right out here. Socrates' hidden philosophy. We'll put right there. What I really want is I want to get that the Mona Lisa, since that is the highest valued item. We'll go ahead and place those, and you know what, we're gonna move those right there. Believe that's going, oh, here we can do some hall decorations right here. Oh, Ace Rivers. He's a brat. remember if this is one that I made or not. Yep. So we basically have, let me go through and I'm going to give a brief tour. Now we do have some issues where the bartender is, so I think we might need another bartender down here. So let's look and see who we have. Caffeine addict, Stella Sipper. She's interject, so we're gonna do that. Her there. I think that's... Yeah, the other one was really good too, but that's okay. Oh, there's Aaron Burr. That is from my my Hamilton series that I've got. I love the luggage. Okay, let's speed things up. Now I do have 4, but I think what I might have to do is we're gonna remove that. We'll move the piano right there. And I'm going to extend the reception area to here. Just because there is so much to do. We'll put... No, okay, because I can't do that with that. Okay, so we're gonna put 1, 2, which means I need 2 more people. Okay, let's slow down. Kikisen is also good. Yeah, Kikisen is good. Put him in there. Art Deco, I don't believe is one that I made, but I think that was one of the first ones that I put them backwards. My bad. And I probably need... Let me take that. Bad temper, energetic. Yeah, we're gonna get... There we go. Oh, looks like we need... Oh, no, we don't need another air conditioner. We just need to replace the one that's there. All right, so with that, we're gonna wait until, you know, we can, I think we're gonna go ahead and send them home. Now I could probably fill this all the way up, but they've at least got, it's a casino. It may not be like the most jam-packed casino, but there's only so much you can fit in. So really quickly, this is the start of the level where you come in. You have a small little food wing over here. We have slots, some spin the wheel, money wheel. We have some casino tables over here with some of our croupiers. Back here we do have a bar and a small restroom with more food stalls. A very, very small staff room. I do not think we can get it smaller. Here is the... This is where all the trash is located. But you can either go up the elevator or up the stairs. And that takes you to our reception. What just broke? Yeah, fix that. You know what? I just realized also we can put this right here. Right here. And I would like 2 more fax machines. There we go. All right, so you come up here, you have a beautiful staff, which includes Leo Otter Leon, which is the mob boss's son. And this is where it's like, you know, he needs to really work his way up. So in my previous playthrough, my previous one where we worked with the casino organizing body, I basically took a loan out. And so part of that deal was that my next hotel, this is kind of bought and paid for by the mob. So over here, I put in some more because these guys do get slammed. We do have some restrooms over here. Kind of actually a drab. You know what might make this a little bit nicer is actually if we gave him some windows. There. You know what, we'll just keep those on call. I do have some nice decorations up as well. And then here is the main restaurant that we have with several servers. I don't know why they're juggling in here. They're not being able to see anyone. And then we have a beautiful kitchen that does unfortunately have a little bit to be desired as way as the floor. Some of this I'm just literally throwing together something to make it where it's presentable versus like actually design choices, because sometimes these colors don't always match up very well. So we have this beautiful, nice, large. It's gonna sit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. I've actually had the line like wrap all the way around. It's beautiful. You can come in over here. I have a little piñata, a pool table. I do have an arcade. And then for our business people, we do have, I believe this is, hold on. This is, yeah, this is Hamilton. So we saw Burr, now we've seen Hamilton. And this has got a small little corner business suite that they're able to go. They can work out of here. For those that are curious, I believe the rest of them are the upper crust. I think Burr is a brat. Hamilton is business. Everyone else is, I think, brat. Not a brat. Upper crust. Sorry. So from there, these are the only stairs that I have. This is also from the Christmas. I figured this is kind of like a little snack table. We can pretend that it is not necessarily holiday themed, but it might have little stuff. You can come over here. There's our confetti, and we can reload that. Yeah, there we go. We do get this was part of the new, here, we'll load this up. This was part of the last update, is the bellhops. And you go up the elevator. Now the bellhops will help carry some of the luggage up to the rooms. And then from there, we have basically, this is where my money is being generated, my primary amount of money is being generated. I have a nice large laundry room here with a gym, complete with a bathroom that it's primarily for showers. I guess if you want to go to the bathroom, you've got to go downstairs. And then I have these rooms that are, this is basically what the sporties get, is they have a TV, dresser, really just the basics, nothing too extravagant. They are all identical. And then they do have a suite with a toilet. Well, I guess it's a half suite. And that is true for all of these. This one, they just fixed it. Okay. And then back over here, and I think I was just throwing art in everywhere to liven up the place. This is the backpackers. Very basic, although I will say they got an extra 2 squares out of me. You know, do with that information what you will. They got 2 whole extra squares. So up to, we go back to the elevator. We go back up. This is our business and sunbathers. So any one of them except for these 3 are viable for sunbathers. I did not color this. Let's do that. Any one of these is viable for the sunbathers except for these 3 because they do not have an exterior window. And it's just a matter of, they go in, they have a slightly bigger restroom. They do have a full suite with a shower, but they are still only a single bed. I do have a laundry room, and then a couple of these rooms on this side have a have room service. Back to the elevator and up, we have a bar, our second restaurant with a much larger kitchen. Really good size mechanic room. Another staff room. You do have to go through the staff room to get there. With the bathroom, a generous size spa. 3 saunas that you can that are basically private saunas. And then going up again, you have a bar with a dance floor, a second casino. This is the more elite casinos. And then you have some rooms. These are specifically geared for the brats. Not to be outdone, we have the room for the upper crust. We start with a laundry room, and then each one of these are slightly bigger. Bathroom. Did I do these color coded? I did not. I believe down here I actually did color code these as best as I could. Not necessarily the bed, but I did color code everything else. Can I color code these? Yes, I can. That's red. This one's purple. I think this is the same color. So yeah, we'll make one of them green, one of them blue. Actually, this one stays green. We'll just do, that one's green. And we'll make this one, baby blue. Then up here, okay, so there's that one. Upper crust. And then in here we do have our largest room. This is, unfortunately, this is the one that the critic does not like. Just because we're not getting that 5th star. So what I really need is, I need this to be occupied when the critic arrives. But yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, and we can do chocolates. But this is a huge room. Now we're just gonna try to see if we can't get Don Otter Luxe to show up. And I'm gonna wait and see if I can get him to show up, and we'll be back when that happens. He's booked. He is booked. We are going Yeah, right here. Let's go down to the first floor and see if we can spot him when he comes in. If I even remember what he looks like. Actually. Oh, there we go. Please give them the best. Yeah, he puts his stuff up. If he is not on the upper floor, he's not. Why is he not on the upper floor? Hold up. This person? Out. Can we guess this guy? Inspect his room. This is not. Can we go up here and if we put you in here, does that give you this room? Apparently not.
Adava.
No chocolate.
Adapa.
Well, he is at the hotel. I will call that a win. And then he's gonna go to sleep. It's only 10 p.m. Yeah, I will call this a win. I will consider that at some point, were I able to control exactly what room they were in, I would actually book him to the room. Actually, I would make it so he's the only one that can book that room. So in our little story, we're gonna say that that's actually where he's staying. I can't control where he stays in game, but this is the Otterfather, if you will. The Don Otter Leon, the entire syndicate is here. So while he's sleeping, actually, yeah, we'll slow it down a little bit. So just to kind of show you the whole thing, if I remember. Oh, okay. So here's some things. We got King George. He sleeps in his little tiara. We have Angelica, right there. We have I've got several others. Let's see, who else do we have? We have Don Otter Leon, which we've gone over. Who else do I have? Sammy Seaweed is a sunbather. So we have various guests that can come in. All of these people are, if I've made them, they are available in the, I've got a Word document in the description. You can click on, you can download any one of these and import them into your game. Here's Otter Claws. He's apparently on vacation. More guests. Who do I have? Who else do I have? I have Elfie. Elfie, this is not my character, but this is a one of the mods on the devs Discord. I did not mean to catch her when she was asleep. Yep. Jingle Paws, this is another one. This is one that I made for the holiday season. Staff list. So more of the ones that I made for the this one we have Danielle Delutra, who is a cleaner. And I believe she has a sister. So we have a lot of the Delutra. Eddie, the current Delutra, is a waiter. And I believe he might be actually going up. Yeah, he actually works up here in this one. And then we have... Who else do we have? Frankie the Fisher is our chef. So he's cooking all of Dawn's meals. We also have, I should probably just go through at the thing. We also have Otter Leon. We should probably just go back to the character creation to show these off. I'll probably do that here in a second. Nikki Delutra is another cleaner that we've got. Sal Softfur Delutra, maintenance person. And who else do we have? Tony Tupaz Otterino is a bellhop. And then one of the things that we had for our thing was we have a little Tobin here who is, I'm hoping we might bring him back. He's starting out as a bellhop and he wants to advance and maybe be a manager. So maybe the next time he'll be able to travel somewhere. He just left somewhere. We'll be able to travel. And Tobin, you're floating here. Do you need a drug test? So yeah, a lot of stuff. Be really awesome if this one. So the downside is that this room, I think it looks okay. The downside is that it doesn't work with the critic. So it ends up downgrading and not being able to do very well. If you've been enjoying this series, you have the chance to play this game absolutely free from January 29th to February 2nd, 2026. And if you like it, you can pick up this game for 50% off. In addition to that, we do have the new management update that will be coming out on January 29th. I will be doing some special live streams in the week before through the free weekend where I will be doing some new hotels utilizing the new updated materials. In addition, we are going to be getting a new toggle pack for the Chinese New Year, Year of the Horse. So stay tuned for more Hotel Architect. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.